Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Morganon. Bid you all welcome back to Elex. So last episode, we did a little snooping around the archives and found some interesting stuff. We found the book for Eva. It didn't really enlighten us in any way, but she suggested that she would come back to us with the findings at some point, so I guess once we advance the plot a little bit more, I'll make sure I check in with her and see what else is up. But the other thing we started to find were those cleric research documents, which I couldn't find the last two. So I just quickly looked to see if that, just to check and make sure that they were all there and that this wasn't a quest I had jumped the gun on. Turns out it kind of is. It's a quest for the claws. And since we just found the claws last episode, and the very first mission that we got from them we can't really complete because I don't know how to pick pockets. We are not really going to get to that, but we've got a lot to do. We need to find this supplier. Our first and only lead so far is, what's his name at the gate, basically telling us to frame somebody. He seems to think that there's cause to do it, but he didn't really offer any evidence. The other thing we gotta do is get Eli's axe so we can get him out of the prison. Before we even do that, I don't think I ever bothered to check out the mines, which are down here if I'm not mistaken. So I'm curious if there's actually anything of worth. A lot of iron ore floating around this place. Which kind of makes sense. It is a mine after all. Wow, this isn't much of a mine, is it? I'm gonna humor this idea, but I'm gonna keep a careful save. Sorry, something work-related there.
Eli says he knows you.
Knows me? He's seen me. We've spoken a few words, but he doesn't know me. And that should tell you a lot. I don't know him that well, and I know he needs to be put down.
You could also be full of shit.
Fed you will be bullshit.
Very dismissive, but... hang on. Oh!
Are you Stormson, Berserker?
And? Who are you? Oh, I can see from that look. Angrim sent you, didn't he?
How did you get here from a dad?
Look around you. That should give you a clue. As we left Goliad, we ran into a group of clerics. The guards, the ones Angrim sent to kill me, decided to pick a fight. They lost. The clerics saw I was a prisoner and gave me a choice. Fight, leave and be free, or come and join them. A choice. An actual, real choice. Not like Angrim. And so I'm here. And so, now you found me. And so, what happens now?
Well, your choice got you sentenced to hard labor by the looks of things, but hey. You know, we kind of got to play the cards we're dealt.
Angrim wants you dead, but I'll let you live.
You travel half the world and you let me live?
I was here for other reasons.
You'd prefer it if I just killed you?
Now you do sound like you've come from Angrim. No, I'll live. Now I finally got a chance to. But if you do go back to Goliad, tell Akira I'm doing alright. And if she can ever tear herself from her plants, she knows where to find me.
I'll make sure she gets your message.
Thanks. You know, I thought Angrim would send someone after me, but there's no way I thought that person would leave me alive. It seems not everyone in Goliad is an asshole. If you find Akira, tell her she should give you my old things. I'm not going back there, so you might as well have them. Take them as thanks.
Sounds good. I'm sure it's something useful. You like that? And that's some of this. Okay, I just teleported. Oh, wow. It just automatically, like, consumed it. Well, can't really get any further there.
I have nothing to put in.
Oh, okay. So there's that old plastic trash can that we drop our quest findings in. For the claws. Alright. So, if I can find General Shop. Need to find that place. Forget the name of it, but where Eli's axe is being held, and that one guy is just kind of camping the way in. Want to see if this camouflage ability will help us there. Administration. There's Hagen. I don't think it was in here, was it? This is more like a barracks than administration, but hey. I'm gonna have to try and roam around and remember where it was.
Right.
Hmm. I think that might be worth it. It's quite a boost in damage. I don't think we're ever gonna actually use... Might use that to experiment with, like, enchanting weapons, but... What do we got for useless armor? Garbage helmet. Don't care about the sunglasses. Crafting bookworm. Ice resist. Poison. Fire. Strength. I don't think we're gonna ever use that. The other rings are just too valuable. Alright, so let's take a look at this. We can socket it. So it's just the same thing, but it doesn't have the energy effect. So we might hang on to the energy sword in the event that we fight some mechanical foes in the future. Wow. Couldn't invest in a few more frames for that animation. Well, it is what it is. This is the cathedral. It's not where we need to be. I think this is it. So, there's still a lot of people here. We wait till nightfall. I think just about everybody leaves, but this guy still stays here. Balder. So let's advance to nighttime and see if we can pull it off with a camo thing. Hang on, what's all the way back here? You know what? I think we ran up there and they got chased out or something. Nothing that's gonna help us. So, Balder just stands here looking at his fish tank. Don't know if we can get behind him with this. They're still really close. Let's keep a preliminary save. And if this doesn't work, maybe now we can hop the front desk and actually get in there.
Stop sneaking around.
God damn it.
What are you doing here?
Don't worry about it. Oh, that stupid robot's still there. God. Okay. Now he's off. He stands in the doorway, that's the problem. He might have been the one that saw us. You weren't making so much damn noise, crony.
There's nothing for you here.
Fuck! How the hell are we supposed to do this? This is nuts. It's like right there, too. If we eluded him? See, it just annoys me that the only way we could do that was just by sheer repetition and just kind of lucking out with the... just, like, how random chance just made sure that he didn't notice us that time. That just is not how stealth should work. But, what are we gonna do? We got what we need. Now we need to turn this into Eli. And try, I guess, on the fly to determine which one of them is honest. Because he insists on getting Wolf out there with him. But it kind of begs the question, if he's willing to run off on his own, then at least we can report to Wolf and say, you know, he's dead, and blah blah blah. You know, just kind of pretend we did the deed. But if he insists on dealing with Wolf, we're gonna have to make the decision on which one of them is telling the truth. It's gonna be some rough business. Now I gotta remember how to get to this stupid, like, prison area. I think it's behind the preacher. Excuse me. What did I just do? What just happened?
2 days and they might take my mind.
Kalan deserves loyalty. Rejoice in Kalan, and your rewards will be eternal. You will serve Kalan, and the work you do will earn you salvation, and a way to enter the infinite skies. This individual has completed the difficult transformation from Reaver to a divine servant of Kalan. His spirit is made pure. He will integrate well into our community. May Kalan guide us all.
Okay. Maybe we just took too long.
Do we know each other? Nah, I must be wrong. Peace find you. Kalan is calling me to work. May Kalan's light guide you. May Kalan's wisdom show you the path.
Well, nothing to be done about it now. Wolf won't be pleased. Nobody's gonna pay us. But just the way the cookie crumbles, my friends. Let's go find this wolf man. He should be in the mines. It is surprisingly easy to get lost in the Horde. Not really sure why. I guess because it's all just one color palette. And things just kind of layer on each other. Not quite like Goliath.
Eli has been suggested.
He should be dead, but not here in our midst. And now he's protected, you can be sure Sagesta Balder will be keeping an eye on him. And you will have to live with your conscience.
Well, what are we gonna do? I guess we just pretty flagrantly failed that. God, that actually really bums me out. I think what happened is we just took too long. Or we did too many other things. But I mean, I don't know how far I have to reload to fix that. I mean, cause and effect, you know? Chronobite's doing the right thing with that, but it really just kind of gets under my skin that I can't find out, you know, I can't try and make the outcome of that quest in my favor because I just waited too long, or some other hidden mechanics just decided that game over, man. So we're stuck with what we got. And what on earth? It's another frickin' slug beast. I'm sick of these things hanging around. This one is incredibly, like, stationary. I never socketed anything to this weapon. This will find out how it stands on its own. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. That ain't bad at all. I tell you what. Man, that just made a joke of that thing. I'm glad I paid for the sword. It'll be even better if I socket it with something. Why don't we head to somewhere I know there's a workbench? What can we put? Bonus damage companions, experienced monster, enemy resistances, health per hit. Got enough that we can combine gems. Not enough red gems to make a big red gem. That's a shame. I know we have a big red in our... What's it? Our adjutor. Make a big blue. Or a normal blue. Those blue health per hit. Oh. Oh! That actually sounds dangerously powerful. 3 health per hit. Or bonus health plus 3. Putting that in the adjutor doesn't seem worth it at all. Can't make any of these. Oh, I can do this. So that becomes... Put in the adjutor, it's 3 to our resistance. Might as well, I guess. We've got a green spirit... Plus 3 experience. Hardly seems worth it. Maiden health, maybe. Heavy punch, sure. Why don't we put our yellow for resistance? And for... Well, we got Eli's axe at least, and it's a pretty powerful axe. But I don't think we're going to use it. I guess our reward is selling that and selling the clothes we got. So, hey, why not? Alright, put a bad boy in here. Damage, bonus health per hit. Let's see how much of an effect that makes on us. The problem with Piranha Bytes' latest games, I think it's actually only really Elex. There's no numerical, like visible numerical value for your stats. So I don't know how much 3 health really is. Unless we can compare it. So a mighty healing potion doesn't tell me anything. Regular healing potion gives me 80 health. That only takes us about halfway. So I don't think 3 damage, 3 health recovery per hit. But if we get the big blue, I can see that being a pretty broken accessory. Alright, back to the Hort. So we need to track down this chem supplier. What leads do we have on that matter? Dietrich. The cleric outpost to the south. Alright, let's head south and find this outpost. We can cross that little hexagonal land bridge down there. I've tried just flying over the lava before. It doesn't work. It's got a very big vertical presence to the, like, stage hazard. The damage thing, whatever you call it.
High probability of an ambush. Recommend requesting reinforcements.
We don't have reinforcements. That's dangerous. Yeah, so this Stone Claw, I think it's still hostile. We got the Poacher Amulet on, right? The Friend of Beasts. Let's, yeah, so it's still hostile. So this, obviously the level, unless this is considered a mutant, which it doesn't look like it. Holy shit, you're a joke. It doesn't look like the Friend of Beasts thing wears off as soon as you get, like, high enough level that a certain enemy stops being a, stops getting the skull icon. So I don't think that's what decides it. But I guess we give it enough time, we'll tell if Skex and what do you call it? These Stone Claws become like passive, and that'll be the test on whether or not the Friend of Beast actually does get affected by your level. I don't see any sign of this cleric outpost. Ow. I don't see a point to using a bow anymore. Actually, I could honestly see, if you're clever enough, using the damage on hit, the health recovery per hit with the blue gemstones on getting, health back just by mopping up, like, meaningless things. Okay, I thought, since you can actually hit corpses to do, like, elemental damage with your weapons, I thought we might have been able to glitch the game by hitting corpses for health recovery. But we aren't that lucky. We're kind of out of Ignodon at this point, aren't we? Man, they are at my mercy. So I guess we'll just throw up the quest marker for this so we don't get too lost. Oh, it's all the way down there. So I guess this is still kind of Ignodon. I don't think I've seen any of this stuff yet then. We should explore it a little bit more. And you know what? We'll make a straight line. I'll explore on the way back, maybe in the next episode. Because we're so deep into this whole thing, this playthrough, I can't really justify spending too much time exploring. Just wasting all y'all's time just running around looking for scraps. So, we're gonna roll. Gonna get shit done. I'll do the exploring off screen again and just see what we get out of it. That's a big boy. It's a little glitchy. It doesn't seem like the health recovery always works. Holy shit. In fact, it's very unreliable right now. Yeah, you ain't doing that. He's still got the rock in his hand. What a dick. You put that down. That's dangerous. Whoop. Just die, you fool. Thank you. I don't know what it is. It seems like they almost get like hyper resistance when they're almost dead. I realize I gotta turn down the gain on my microphone a bit. Getting a little too noisy for it. I just saw a lot of audio clipping on the track. For some reason, like my microphone does tend to like auto correct the gain on the microphone, but a lot of times it just, well, for some reason lately it just hasn't been doing it. I got a little worried because it's picking up a lot of extra noise lately, which is usually a sign that it's starting to bug out and becomes like really unreliable. Starts picking up a lot of noises I don't want it to. It become very hard to edit out, but hopefully that's not the case. Well, we got a big old ridge in our way, as usual. Haven't seen much use for a lot of these plants yet. We haven't had any cause to use mana. What's with all this percussion music? Oh, there's another Elex deposit. Fancy that. And Daka. Alright, we got the goods. You dick. Yeah, okay. I think we're closing in on this outpost. Oh, it's just like a regular old castle. Actually gives me weird vibes of the Valley of Mines. That one lone tower outside where the Orc Shrine was in the first game and the Swamp Dragon in the second game.
No.
Bollocks. A little carried away. So yeah, unlike Risen 2 and 3, it doesn't seem like the size of the tumbler creates any kind of pattern to which ones you gotta hit in sequence. But other than that, it's basically the same minigame. A little irritating that there's less thought behind it. It's just sort of like the same minigame, but with no rhyme or reason to it. Crony, can you shut the fuck up? He's a pretty boring follower. He does seem to do decent damage with his shots, but I don't know, he hardly is a thrilling companion. I might just ditch him and get Kaya back. She's so far been a more endearing character, has the most interesting quest, and I believe there's supposed to be a romance option available with like the female followers. We still haven't gotten Nasty to follow us. I don't know when that happens. Damn, 2 big hits on these fuckers now. Ow. Wrong way, you fool. I wonder why this place seems so, like, lush with vegetation. Right on the cusp of all this volcanic rock. I mean, volcanic rock is, you know, nutritious to plant life. I guess it kind of makes sense. Not volcanic rock, but, like, volcanic soil. That's why a lot of islands crop up over, you know, cooled volcanic activity. They usually tend to spring up a lot of vegetation really fast. It's a little earth science lesson for you all. Alright, well, this is the place. There's a slug beast just standing out front. It's a little strange. Somebody should deal with that. Alright, big boy. Oh, that was a big smack. Fuck! Oh, I got cocky. Do this right. Fuck. I did it wrong. Whoop! Stop screeching, you big fool. Eat it. I think we're nearing the point where I might have to up some difficulty options just to keep things interesting, but we'll wait and see. Well, this is a place, isn't it?
Identifying weak points in defenses. Analysis complete.
I'm not good enough for
1,237
that.
weak points identified and added to protocol. Resuming standard protocol.
Yeah, I think I can tell a lot of weak points just by looking at it. There's a lot of holes in these walls.
What brings you here? Are you fleeing the Albs?
I am the
With the
elves.
danger of the Alb converters, it's surprising more refugees haven't sought our protection. You are safe from the Albs here, in any case. The Clerics are the last defense against the Albs, and we shall hold true.
Thank God for you.
What is the purpose of this outpost?
In theory, we are here to control the border when we get the chance between Reaver attacks. But really, we're a training base. Initiates are posted out here to finish their training. There's a lot of difference between theory in the Horde and fighting our enemies out here.
If you train initiates, can you teach me something?
I'm not an instructor. I'm here to show initiates the real world. That said, we are short of Elex-based out here. If you're willing to pay, I could share some of my knowledge with you.
I'm here on an investigation. I have a warrant here, and you are to cooperate.
A warrant? What are you looking for? You'll find everything in order here.
The Clerics and Horde have a different opinion.
For fuck's sake, then tell them to come out here and show me how to do it better. I'm starting to get sick of this constant mistrust. Have your look around. Check what you want. You won't find anything.
Fuck's sakes, Julian.
Well, did you find anything?
I ain't done looking.
There's nothing out of order here. We keep things tight and ordered here. We live by the rulebook right down to keeping our storage trunks secure.
If that's the case, then you won't mind me inspecting those trunks.
You can check mine, but you'll find nothing but a few pieces of clothing. But please, here, be my guest.
Okay.
Teach me something.
Okay, good.
Wow, that was a very different tone of voice. Okay, so he's a crafting instructor. Weird, seeing as he seems to be something of a in-the-field drill sergeant. Alright, so for some reason he wrote his code on a scrap. Don't know why you would do such a thing. Why couldn't you just tell us? 8195. Alright, so be it.
I'm in.
Outlaw clothing? What was that quest I just completed? Okay, that's not helpful. Why did he have outlaw clothing? Huh. Oh. I had a thought, but I think this place is a little too well defended to be another one of the outlaw tricks where they're masquerading as clerics. Cannot imagine he would have pulled that off. So this is the place where the like tram system and the dome takes us to. That'll explain why they're under so many Reaver attacks. I don't know why they don't just board that up. And again, they probably need it to get into the desert. The most straightforward way to get here. This is a hell of an outpost, though. It's almost bigger than the Horde itself.
Analyzing structural integrity.
Your insights are not needed. Ain't nothing here. I am here on an official investigation, so I can walk around and snag whatever I like. Nobody better give me any shit. Mana? Are you berserkers as well? What need have you for that? An awfully poorly supplied place, isn't it? Haven't seen much of anything.
Not now.
When? Ooh. Yeah, they got some outlaw drugs here. That tells me that this is not altogether such a reputable place. I'm going to turn this off. so that I don't try and follow the quest markers and get this over with too easily. Dark.
Finally. I've been waiting for you. Just put the correspondence down over there. Wait, stop. You are the messenger I sent for?
No.
Just a moment. Where's your identification badge?
Stop jumping to conclusions.
Incognito?
I'm not your messenger.
No? Damn it! Then they still haven't found a replacement. They must still be short-handed. How are we supposed to fulfill Kalan's will without the men to do it? But I am going against protocol right now. We haven't introduced ourselves yet. I am Dirk, commanding legate of this outpost. And who do I have the honor of addressing?
It's better if you don't know.
I understand. You think I will go and peddle your secrets. But not every cleric is as stubborn to the core as the majority of those in Hort. There are other rules out here.
What is it that you need the Hort to know?
That is a matter for Baldur at the Hort. You are the messenger. Your job is to deliver this, not to question its contents.
If you want the message delivered, then tell me what it's about.
The Hort has to understand what's going on here. Every day I'm sending recruits out and I don't know if they'll come back. People need training and we need veterans in amongst the recruits. We're short enough of recruits as it is. Why are we sending them out to die? So deliver that and make sure you don't get killed doing it.
What? It's funny how he handed over the plasma grenades. I assume those were like, you know, for baiting the thing out of him with our survival skill. That's kind of him giving us that to protect ourselves. But the fact that he handed it over as he was, like, citing the message made it seem like his message was the grenades. I don't know. I'm a little amused by that.
I'm here on official business. I need to question your men.
Excuse me? What is this order? What is this about?
I have a warrant from Dietrich. You are to cooperate with me.
Dietrich. He doesn't send me a messenger. He doesn't send supplies or reinforcements. But he will send an interrogator? But, very well. Go ahead. Search the place, if only to satisfy him. My trunk code is 4979. There. I have nothing to hide.
Let me ask you then. Do you know anything about Elex smuggling?
If I did, I would have dealt with it. Chem smuggling is a vile trade that eats the lives of all those involved. But if you think someone here is involved in this, then I hope you find them. But think before you make any accusations. The people serving here are loyal clerics.
I don't know. One of them seems a little sketchy.
Do you have work for me?
There's always work that needs doing. But I can't go trusting just anyone with confidential tasks.
About that confidential job. How can I get you to trust me?
Trust isn't an easy thing to earn. I'm not sure.
There must be something I can do to earn your trust.
As a wise man trapped between two raptors, logic alone cannot save you. Give me something valuable of yours to hold. That will prove you trust us, and give me assurance you mean what you say. If you prove yourself, I will return what you give me.
I have to pay him? I'll come back to that. What do we have? I don't know if we can see our actual charisma score. We have an amulet that buffs it, though. Or a ring, maybe? Didn't we have something? Guess not. Alright, well, I'll come back to that at some point. For now, I just want to get this quest done. I gotta look into his trunk. I'm sure I saw it. Was it out here? Did I not see it somewhere? Where the hell did I see it? I'm sure I did. Oh, that's why. It's like through the thing. I already forgot what he said. $4979. Love how it's always like a 4-digit PIN number, basically. He's got a jackhammer and he legs it. Guess he's got a carton of cigarettes. I think he is dealing in something altogether unsavory. If it is only tobacco running. Just get out of the way. I'm trying to grab this thing. Thank you. You important? Nah. Well, that is some shiny, shiny light. This is quite a place to camp out, though. I don't think this would be such a bad... what do you call it? I swear I just had the phrase in my mind, and I've lost it. I don't know what's up with me tonight. It's been a long week. What else we gotta do here? Sure, there's more than just these fools to talk to. Got their generators here.
It can't end like this.
Can't it?
Is she really so gullible?
A lot of scrap. There's gotta be more people with names, though. Gerd.
Sir, I'm here to report for Acolyte training.
Look like you've already been reporting.
And your weapon, is the barrel clean or does it misfire?
Misfires, but, well, oh crap. I didn't think I'd forgotten anything. Here, this is for you. The lesson was worth it.
Alright.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you stationed at the Hort?
Fieldcraft training, sir. Learn from action. Action builds experience. We face challenges from the unfaithful, both Reavers and Kalan's lesser creatures. Truth is, it's fucking dangerous out here. The Reavers are bad enough, but these chimeras?
Tell me where these creatures are, and I'll kill them.
Really? Is this a test? Am I supposed to take care of them? Or is you doing it what Kalan wants? Or did Kalan send you to save me? I've read the scriptures, but they don't always make complete sense.
We can go together.
For patrol duty, and those things killed the last two acolytes, so... if this is a gift, or it's a test that Kalan has sent me, then you should come with me to help kill these creatures. We should work together on this.
Sounds like a plan.
Where were the other acolytes killed?
East of our training facility, at the foot of the mountain. We buried their remains there, so if you find two graves, you're in the right area. But be careful. Those things will be nearby.
I have a search warrant here, from the Hort.
Yes, but what does that mean? What exactly do you expect? Do you think I'm just gonna pull my pants down and let you search me? And you can wipe your ass with that warrant.
Wow, that's a change of attitude real fast.
But that doesn't mean you can push me around. So go ahead. The sooner you're done, the sooner you can leave me alone.
Man, you were so respectful to me before you even knew who I was. Once I showed you my papers, suddenly you're a dick. So, whatever. Let's just... What? I'm gonna have to, like, zoom in on that, but I'm pretty sure that that first aid kit had this moss texture on it. I'm not exactly sure how it works. This texture seems to be almost like a filter that goes over the textures that are already there, so I think that's why that happened, but that's kind of funny. Alright, let's go kill some chimeras.
I will kill the chimeras.
Well, Kalan wishes it, so I have to follow Kalan's will. After all, we're short a man, aren't we? So not getting myself killed is an act of faith. Our superiors can't argue with that.
Now hang on, I thought we were going together. You just said that. Whatever, I guess I have to do it myself. Yeah, we'll do that later. I want to wrap up this investigation. He did not really help us with anything. So I think I have to find his stuff myself. I'm not sure where he keeps it.
That's where he'll be.
But, I mean, I found substantial evidence against... what's his name out front? So I think he is the fucker. I mean, it's not really substantial evidence, but it is the outlaw clothes. So... oh, I have 2 miner shirts? I want to see if we could actually, like, wear the cleric outfit that we bought, but I think that just is a quest item. I'm not sure there's anybody else here to talk to.
I inspected your storage trunk.
Congratulations! Then you can inform the Horde that my laundry is in order.
You know exactly what I found in the trunk. Why would a cleric have a set of outlaws' clothing?
Part of our job here is reconnaissance. And sometimes a disguise comes in handy. Can you understand that?
I'll let the clerics and the Horde decide that.
That's all you want? Yes, I'm an outlaw, but I'm not an idiot. Look, all I'm doing is dealing a few chems. Nobody gets hurt. The clerics want this stuff. And if you let me keep going, I will give you 1/10 of my earnings.
This potential source of income offers reasonable reward at a low risk.
You see, everyone can come out a winner from this.
Except you.
And what am I supposed to tell Dietrich? He sent me here for answers.
Tell him everything is fine here. There is nothing to report. The chems must be coming from somewhere else. Simple. So, can I count on you? Think about it. It's worth it.
We're not making any deal. Get your stuff and get out of Igniton.
Just like that? No chance.
I'll get you.
You think you're so cool. Yeah, well, he deserved it. I wonder if Dirk up here has anything to say about it. So I think we should report in with him. I'm not sure that was everybody, but that's everyone I saw. Why are there so many ladders around here? Thank God I've evolved beyond the need for those. I find it hard to believe that Dirk was not aware of this all going on. Because how the hell do you not know that a man serving under you was never actually one of you? That's a little suspicious. I think he might have been letting it go on.
Initiating area scan.
I don't care.
Karsten was an outlaw. He was smuggling Elex into the Horde from here.
He was? Not seeing that doesn't put my leadership in a good light.
That's what I was
Didn't
saying.
exactly keep an eye on him. I was just happy another man had been sent to assist. My negligence could have cost me my head. But you have saved me from that fate. Thank you. From me and from the others you have saved.
Okay, that was a little light on the rewards, but we got what we needed here anyway. So I'm not gonna frame this Siegfried fellow. You know, fuck Canthar at the front gate. I don't care what he says.
Just forget what I said.
Okay, it's not you.
About the chem dealers here in the Horde.
Yes?
I think I know who the chem dealer is.
So, you have already spoken to the 3 guards and collected their reports?
No, I haven't spoken.
And yet...
Oh, are these not the same quests?
No. I had better review the evidence before making an accusation.
That would be wise.
Hang on, I thought these were like the same quest. I guess I'm getting a little mixed up. Because it was that guy dealing the chems. Why am I trying to suspect one of the, like,
Yes.
senior
Kalan
officers?
sees all.
Alright, well, where am I going with this now? God, why are you so hard to find?
About the Elex smuggling. The chem smuggling is over.
And so, who was behind this?
An outlaw. Karsten was behind everything. But you don't need to worry about him.
He's dead. Then Kalan has seen justice. But how was an outlaw able to do business inside the fort?
He infiltrated the outpost. People thought he was a cleric, so he was able to continue his business in secret.
Well, that's gonna take some further discussion with the legates. You can't let anyone else get in the same way. Thank you for your help. But, very well. Let's say this matter is closed. And I will tell the necessary authorities the service you've done for me.
Combat 20?
Thanks.
I thank you. That will be all. Dismissed.
Alright, so be it. Well, what's his name at the gate won't be too happy with us, but I'm sure we will be able to dodge any awkwardness there. So I guess this whole thing is a totally different thing. Nightly business. What do we gotta talk to for that? Xander, we already talked to him. Pit guard and factory guard. I guess we'll chat them up real quick since they're not far away. I don't know why I kind of missed it. Like, I think I was kind of ignoring what Reinhold was saying. Because I just assumed he was going over the same old shit as the other guy.
What is it you want?
I need to ask you some questions about the chem dealing.
So, Reinhold's brought in some more help. I've already written the report as ordered, but remind me, who are the chief suspects?
Siegfried, Hagen, and Oswald.
That's exactly who I wrote up in my report. All that I know is there. Maybe it will help.
Thanks.
Alright, well, Xander's report didn't tell us anything, so let's see about this. Siegfried in the machine shop, Hagen in the mines, Oswald during preaching. That really doesn't help us at all. I wonder if this is one of those things where I might have stumbled across some stuff in some of these locations that would have been clues, but
Keep quiet about that.
because I didn't know I was supposed to be looking for it. Like, now that evidence is kind of gone forever. Alright, let's get this last report and just be done with it.
What can I help you with?
I want to ask you some questions about the chem trade here.
How do you know about that?
Judicator Reinhold sent me. I'm supposed to have a look at your reports from the time of the crime.
Judicator Reinhold sent you to look into this? Oh well, I suppose he knows what he's doing. Here's my report on the suspects. That's all I know.
Well, we got it. Shot by Reinhold. Was able to locate Siegfried. Was able to watch Hagen in the morning. In the afternoon, he disappeared. I found and tracked Oswald in the afternoon. Now, this is really giving me a whole lot of perspective. You could have at least, you know, given me some perspective on what they were doing. So the only evidence whatsoever sort of points to Siegfried, but I don't know who Siegfried is, and I kind of want to talk to him.
What do you know about the chem dealing here in the Horde?
I know I don't have anything to do with it, and I don't want to be connected to it either. Fighting is about purity. Chems are far from pure.
Alright, that's about as straightforward as it gets. Oh, you're Siegfried.
What do you know about the chem dealing here in the Horde?
What should I know about it?
That's what I want to know.
Well, you know, it's what I want to know too. And I don't know anything about it. Not without clawing some information out of someone. I mean, if you were to claw it out of me, then okay. But otherwise, I won't say anything more about it.
Oh, you've got me some ideas.
Claw? What are you talking about?
A claw. Doesn't that give you claws for thought? No, sorry. I must have had the wrong idea about this.
I have a claw. Shit.
Okay, I believe you. It's a lie.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe someone would think it was me. And you know, if this is a trick and you really do suspect me, then you should know that it really isn't me. Couldn't be me, and wasn't me. Yeah, if you want to look at someone who deserves suspicion, then look at Hagen. Hagen is definitely someone to suspect. His position gives him all the opportunity in the world to deal in illicit substances. And he's shady. I'm just saying. Not that I want to indulge in prattle.
He suggested he was a claw, but for some reason I couldn't go forward with that.
Let's do some.
Okay.
That's kind of annoying. Oh, so this gives us charisma. I guess we have no charisma whatsoever. So I don't think we're gonna get Dirk to work with us without paying up. Alright, and who else is suspected? Oswald or somebody? I don't even know who that is. You run the other shop? I don't know who Oswald is. I don't feel like chasing him down. Let's review the notes again once more, I guess. So, Siegfried seen in the machine shop from morning till the afternoon. Hagen in the mines, lost sight of him. Only saw Oswald preaching. Oh, Oswald is the preacher. Alright. Let's go speak with Oswald. Oswald was a former Reaver, wasn't he? So it kind of makes sense. Maybe his old habits would not actually die with his born-again wisdom with Kalan. Still have no idea how to navigate this stupid place.
Have you heard anything about chem dealing here in the Horde?
Only the Judicator Reinhold and Dietrich are seeking those responsible. I know that they must be successful. And once the impure are led to them, Kalan will see that they are punished.
Is that so? Okay. So. Siegfried in the machine shop, Hagen in the mines, Oswald only preaching. Unable to locate Siegfried. Found Oswald and tracked him in the afternoon. Hagen in the morning. So they only found Hagen in the morning. Watched Hagen all night. Nothing unusual. Siegfried from afternoon till the morning, nothing unusual. Siegfried was in the machine shop from morning till afternoon. These guys, they've all, like, been accounted for. Afternoon till the morning. Morning till the afternoon. That's all night. That's 24 hours for Siegfried. Hagen in the mines in the morning. In the morning. Hagen all night. Not in the afternoon. So, I guess the trickiest bit is that Hagen is the only one who wasn't seen, but that doesn't really mean that much. So, from what I'm gathering, these guys at this time, I don't know, it suggested that they were looking for him, but at other times it sounds like it's just them making their statement for the day before they even knew what was going on, but I don't know. So Hagen is the only one with a window not accounted for. But Hagen also seems the least likely. I would say Siegfried is the most likely, because he's the most dodgy and sketchy out of all of them. I guess I'm just gonna wing it, because Siegfried seems like the one who did it. Which unfortunately means we're gonna roll with what Xander said. Which I didn't really want to do. Because I wanted to see what the outcome would be if we didn't do what he said. But he's the one I suspect. I'm not sure how else to wrap this up.
Yeah. I helped Dietrich find the men behind the chem dealing.
Yes, he informed me. And we are in your debt. An Alb drone. I suppose you salvaged it, yes? But I understand its meaning. Here, take your reward.
Analyzing cost of labor. Analyzing compensation. Compensation disproportional. Recommend renegotiation.
I understand what your drone is trying to tell me.
It was pretty straightforward.
Take your payment. If you can find the guilty parties here in Hort, then that would open the way for you to join the Clerics. If that is what you would wish to do.
I think I know who the chem dealer is.
Well, please tell me who you think is responsible.
It must have been Siegfried who made that deal.
This is a serious accusation you are making. I hope you understand the consequences of this accusation for him and for you. Thank you for your work. I will investigate this further. If he is really the suspect, then he will receive a just punishment. And you shall receive the promised reward when that happens.
Well, it is what it is. So I guess that was our entry into the Clerics, but we're not doing that. I hope I got it right, because he's in a lot of trouble if we're wrong.
Check the supplies. Be ready in case they return.
It is not the time nor the place to be doing a jig. Well, I guess that's that. Fortunately, I keep losing myself. My goodness. Somebody needs to run a bug report on these robots. Having a little trouble with themselves.
Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
Hey, you're the guy who told Reinhold that I was dealing chems. Well, you can take your accusations and stuff them. Stuff them somewhere painful.
Alright, well. I don't know, he didn't exactly convince me otherwise, so we're just gonna leave it at that. Guess we'll turn in with Xander, I think his name is, and just, I don't know, clear up that favor he thinks we owe him. Why isn't this guardrail? OSHA would have a fucking fit. Alright, you dickhead, we did what you wanted.
So, you told Reinhold who you suspect is dealing chems?
Yes.
And I hear that Siegfried was the dealer. That's a real surprise. Who would have thought it? A menace has been removed and made safe, and the traitors in the Hort know that I am a man to listen to. You promised you would take care of business for me, so your debt is paid.
What good?
Oh, that's that. Yeah, well, I get the feeling we were wrong, but there's not much to be done about it now. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that taken care of, we've really got almost everything here dealt with. Ignadon wrapped up a lot faster than any other place. Definitely a hell of a lot faster than the fort did. Now, why is this still showing up as open? Maybe because we didn't join the Clerics, so it didn't actually wrap up that plot thread. Well, we ain't killing Stormson. Oh, I forgot about this one. This was one we got in like the single-digit episodes. I'm gonna have to look into that. Well, other than that, I think we've really just about done everything. We don't even have anything left in Tavhar. Still looking for this. Not sure where to find any more of those. Oh, what is this? Yeah, we're not killing him. Sorry. I like Conrad a little too much. Alright, well. With that being that, ladies and gentlemen, I think next episode we're gonna bite the bullet and finally join them berserkers. Get us rolling on progressing the story a little bit more. I'm excited. How about you? Alright, well, that'll be next time, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you all very kindly for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to my Stream Archive channel. Links in the description below, and we will see you next time. So have yourselves a wonderful night.